Where am I? I'm normally on the other side. Sorry. So I'm here today with Luke Reich, and we're going to be casting
Back second week
Overwatch
in a row.
Gray.
Yep. Here they are. They made it to Nationals. UAH Overwatch Nationals. We're hoping for them to make a really good run here. Making it to the top, maybe.
Yeah, they are the best, but just because Overwatch Gray isn't streamed that much, let's take a quick look at the team. So we have Uranium on tank with Cosmic and LCS, Bees, and SolitaireGamer. So I've heard that Cosmic Gamer is kind of cracked times. But yeah.
Yeah. What I saw last week looked like Radium favored dive tanks a lot. There was a lot of ball. Ram played early. May from LC 500, and then the classic Kiryu backline with a bit of, I think, Juno app. So probably going to see a decent amount of very fast-paced brawl or dive-focused team compositions.
Yeah, we didn't really see much poke out of them at all. And
Poke is overrated anyway.
True. Poke may be the worst. And also, I believe Sierra is still banned for this. Note that. So we will not be seeing any Sierra, even though she did get a really big buff. You may see her if we go on into Nationals. They haven't decided on whether or not they're going to keep it banned.
It might, yeah, like the 2 weeks like they used to do with banning the hero in ranked. No longer. Now heroes in ranked first week.
Yeah, now you just get terrorized by Sierra doing infinite damage to your Mauga player, because Sierra does damage. But I believe our scouts have figured out what map we're on. Entirely sure. It doesn't seem they have actually. Gulp. I think it's Lijiang though.
You remember hearing a Lijiang tower?
Yeah, I think there's a Lijiang tower going on. I'm not sure if we
it
know.
is. There's a
Lijiang
tower.
All right. So Lijiang, we've seen Overwatch Gray struggling with Junkrat last week, and there are some Junkrat points.
Yeah, especially
and we're seeing Reaper banned from
Mount
Union, and
Overwatch Gray is banned Zarya. Very unfortunate on the Reaper ban. I know LC 500 favors Reaper very heavily. So I'm imagining we'll see either May or Tracer come out here. And just from Cosmic Owl, I'm assuming Sojourn, Emre, any sort of hit scan. Probably one of those two because those are just very strong right now.
Yeah, we were seeing Ram a decent bit. We could see a Mauga, but I doubt it. Uranium doesn't exactly favor Mauga that much. Maybe a Domina as well was pretty common. But
and then for backline, it's gonna probably, I'd say, either Juno Mizuki or Kiryu, the standard Kiryu. Time began.
Kiri and Lu forever. There's no escape, especially with Kiri getting the really substantial buff with the TP range nerf, but the insane amount of heals that they put in the game for who knows why.
Yeah. And Lucio getting a nice ban to his major perk, nice buff to his major perk. Helps him out just a little.
Yeah, and I think we are getting into game here now. Maybe.
Chance.
We are in the game and
starting on night market. During the day.
And we are playing
juxtaposition.
You're playing Mount Union, not Union Palace. A little bit of production stuff, but if Wilson Limp is here and casting or just in the room at all, there will be production stuff. Just how it goes. And we are seeing Junkrat, a little bit scary for Overwatch Gray. They got pretty messed up by Junkrat on Eichenwald, although Junkrat, this isn't Junkrat's best point. There is one point that's better for him, and this one not very good for him at all.
Now Bastion come out from UAH Overwatch Gray, not Rivals Blue, but very, very interesting. I'm imagining they're thinking the Ram will come out, and they're just focusing on taking their turn and going against that Ram and burning him whenever he tries to walk.
Oh,
come on! Hello, Opal Bison with the
zoning ultimate.
We're coming out on standard Kiryu, Ram. Getting
Looks like
straight into things, and we see a Junkrat.
LC 500 goes down. That's not exactly what we want to see, although the fight isn't over yet. We've got a big... Our tank is dead.
This is a back out angle, 100%.
Yeah.
Back out or die.
Probably resetting. At least the fight was quick, so we aren't going to lose that much. We just kind of fell over before we could find the tank and go to bully the tank, which is kind of what our composition wants to do, is just bully this enemy Ramatra.
Out of position. Definitely focus on taking our turn here. We have, Bastion form, Ram form. Very much we wait for them to do their thing, and then we go in harder. Looks like we're taking our turn now.
Going in. They're looking at this Ashe. Might be able to find it, although not quite. The enemy Ramatra has popped form, and
good wall on the Ram, but unfortunately our attention was divided into two places, and he's just able to run us over.
Yeah, looks like we just really got pincered from the Ashe on the top right height, and then the Moira was just on left, kind of attacking our tank, and we didn't really see that, I guess. Not entirely sure. It is looking like they may get to an early Moira ult.
Although we have a very, very quick rush, which could help us just run down this Ram very fast. He is close to ult, which could save him mid-rush.
If we rush quick here...
or we just kill him straight up. Here comes Moira ult. Gets one, but Moira gets knocked out. Ashe still on the off angle.
Yeah, Ashe is still behind.
All is left, though.
Might be able to get caught out by Cosmic Owl here. Makes it out with the Lifeweaver pedal. However, they're on the wrong side of the map. If we can force that Ashe out, we could get a really big stagger here. They are kind of just like sitting behind here and
get a big
value.
Big dynamite's going to come out.
The Moira is way in, maybe fated to get there, I believe. And
Bob comes out on point. If we keep rough.
It's looking like it's favored for Mount Union here, although if we can die point, they did use Bob there, and we didn't really use much, so we do have the ult advantage. With us having Kiriko here, we may be seeing a quick hit with the Kiriko.
We're coming up on 5 here, so anything at this point would be good to use. Two dry fights, 1 win, 1 loss is not bad. But probably walking out with a rush here, I'd say.
We are going out with our forms, and we are looking to find this Moira, maybe. Moira, no fade. Probably going to see a Ramatra ult come out here, if I had to take a guess. Maybe not, though. There it is. Gets the Weaver.
Down.
Might find the Ashe as well. Finds the Ashe, too. Can we keep it going? On the Moira. Moira, no fade, and half on the point. Walled off by our wall. We have a mate
big blizzard,
on
very
the point,
nice on
and
the Ram.
I think the
Ram's
Mayo will
here.
close it out. Overwatch Gray is able to win using 3 ults, and the enemy team also used just 2, but we still have an ult advantage. Although if we don't play smart, we that very good.
Beat's gonna come in handy, either aggressive or just to back out.
Yeah, I am
probably saving for the Bob, honestly.
I'm liking the aggressive gameplay we just saw from Watch Gray, really just getting in there into their spawn, although our Pharah is caught out. We do get the Junkrat.
Pharah's going to be rough into this comp, especially being pulled down by the Ram now that he has full control over Tex when it lands. And just the Ashe has been terrorizing the whole time.
Tree is coming out. If Uranium can stall, we may be able to see a Beat come in and save him. The Beat is here. May be able to turn it around, although it is looking kind of rough. Maybe being able to farm Ramatra point. It's gonna be close.
Close 90. Just one more. Ooh, just right before Farm got out.
Not quite. Probably gonna
Farah
be
can
looking
touch.
for touch. Farah, not quite either. Like map 1 is weak. Mount Union.
Again, we're seeing problems with the Junkrat. Although I don't think their Junkrat was the main issue. Ashe just very problematic. Got Bob twice. Gonna have free range on behind us on our own spawn. So having someone to contest that is gonna be kind of vital. But these next 2 points are a lot less high ground. The fact that you have more fine choke. You got the bridge and the white room on. Arden, and here we have Control Center, which is very tight in, which should help a lot with we're playing Mei and Bastion. Pull
Yeah.
someone off, turret form him down, ram him down.
Yeah, this map is exactly what we'll be seeing. Probably our composition strongest map, and we are hoping to see a win here from it. The wall comes in, it's walled off 2 squishies, and they're gonna get the Junkrat out of that.
Very
like
nice early pick because Junkrat's going to be a menace here if they let him get started.
Gonna force Moira's Fade. Playing a little bit aggro here, but they're still up 1. Although our Bastion might be big for his britches. Not quite.
Is Ashe
the
die
Ashe
here?
could
Ooh,
die. They
no
get out full now.
Can we get our...
The Ram goes down,
Get a
unfortunately.
little greedy.
And
Fuck point.
looks like they're going to be going down to Mount Union. But we got a little bit of point there. We got about 10%. Our first fight was really quick and really well executed. After that, we just couldn't really decide. Half the team wanted to really go in. Our Bastion wanted to be aggressive, and the rest of our team was back.
We're coming quite even on ults here. We're coming up on Kiri Rush while they're coming up on a Moira Coalescence. They have a Bob while we're coming up on a Bastion form. But could see this Bastion order being used just to melt a Bob immediately, although I don't think it does enough to kill. Otherwise, just think. Early Bob, or we're trying to melt him?
It looks like this fight's gonna go quick, although we did end up trading just Rush for both Bob and Moira, which is a terrible trade. I'd like to see it out one. We are coming in with a Bastion ult, and then probably the closest are Mei and Ram.
I guess on the call was to use that Rush to burn. Like they were kind of uncoordinated on how to use it.
Moira's playing really aggressively and get her
nice wall
fade
from Mei. Just pulled through.
Bastion ult comes out, doesn't find anything, but the Ram does go down.
Weaver's
The
low.
Weaver could also maybe die. Yes,
so
although
we're taking a lot of damage from the Bastion.
our entire team has died. We
Junkrat.
see the Ram ult come out, but I think it's late for that. Not ideal. They kind of got behind us all. A little bit too tunnel vision. Life Weaver. Cut us off.
Leave us in a pretty bad ult deficit here. Coming up on Free and Beat against their Ram ult, and Tire. And we see an early pick on the Lucio.
Picked early. We may have enough time to stall and then do an entry. Wait, we do see the Malga come out to try to blow up this Ramatra. The tree comes out, although the freeze does find the Weaver and also the Moira. The Ram ult is out from Mount Union. Every ult is out, honestly. We see the
last fight.
The Ram goes down. That's big for Gray.
Bastion gets 2, or Bob gets 2. My bad. Our Bastion's trying to get 2. Weaver terrorizing the
Ashe is 1 though. We need our Malga to try to charge out and live. I think he hit, although we probably have Lucio.
Got a good point flip though.
The Moira is 1 and
running
faded in.
Trying.
Moira
able to get the Malga.
Cosmic Owl finds the Moira there, canceling the ult, which is really big. However, we are down our tank now.
We do have a Tracer for a touch, so we aren't worried about touching here. About keeping that percentage.
Junkrat ult comes out. It's probably looking for the back line. We should not get a touch. Die with a couple ult. Not exactly what we're seeing. First map was a little bit rough, although with the Junkrat pick coming out, we struggled with Junkrat. Also, I think we need flex DPS to really contest that enemy hit scan.
Yeah.
Overwatch Gray was kind of just running down main, dying. We needed to take some angles away from Mount Union over there.
For me, what it's looking like is we're having a bit of communication issue. Not everyone's on the stage every fight, making it ability tracking on like targets down, especially when you're on a comp that is so tempo and Bastion and same page and with your amp speed. So just up communication a little at what we're looking as what do they have? What are we gonna
So map 1 is not on how we want it to go. back shortly. Map 2.
Right, we're seeing a Eichenwald map pick from Overwatch Gray with a Junkrat ban. Like in the Junkrat ban, not too sure about Eichenwald after last week. And again, they did hold very well on defense against with Uranium Ball doing a lot of work.
Map.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was
Eichenwald.
There's Eichenwald.
Hey, that's my hybrid map. Yeah, so Overwatch Gray, I know, has considered running a sim comp before on Eichenwald to try to get past. I don't know if they practiced have scrim. They've talked about running it, so we may be seeing that. They probably practiced Eichenwald after last week. The Junkrat was a big issue, and
I think they had problems.
Entirely sure. But yeah, with that Junkrat factor being gone, banned, so
Probably a
I would
Gray.
imagine. I SolitaireGamer I've seen are still gonna want that speed no matter what. And then also technically a chance of Junior Fury just because of how strong right now, but kind of unlikely.
Yeah, I think especially with the kind of tank running in. Ram A then is a lot about taking Alga come back. And it's just about running them over.
Yeah, their bullet wasn't exactly working out how they had. Might end up dive or some other variant. Uranium does like dive tanks a lot. We could also see it out. Just
Maybe
to have
even a
some
Sig.
extra
I
pressure.
do kind of force that Ash being in long sight lines, especially map. Being unable to do.
Going into now and pretty little map. Welcome to Eichenwald. Found head Omnic. War.
Dead person.
Yeah, let's hope we watch Gray reach that dead
Yeah.
person as because I would like to see them cap this up for the last week. Eichenwald.
And hopefully we see defense that of Overwatch Blue. Overwatch Blue Havana gameplay.
RC, the swap off of the Bastion and the Mei. I do like that a lot. The Mei and Bastion exactly working out how we wanted it. So these swaps could be very beneficial. I've also stuff out of both these characters. Best line.
Seeing from Mountain Union a very heavy poke.
Thanks. A friend made
Still
it
have
for me.
that. They're now trying to take a turn with Ram and the Bastion. Constant pressure, as well as Lari having just a
Maybe
ton of
they
damage
do.
on hitting headshots and just pressure. Gonna be difficult for UAH Gray to kind of get a foothold. When they have their turn, taking their turn well.
Also, being a Life Weaver Mountain Union, be able to keep their team very well. Overwatch Gray done very well, waiting out that Bastion for now trying to look to go in. We see Tracer go in, find their way onto the Yari, and we are seeing the Bastion go down to our Mizuki. That's a big pick. If UH Gray can stabilize,
Double kill from the
two are
Ram.
going down.
Still winnable.
A
We
Ram
need to wait up
almost
for a
has
Ram form
form
here.
back. Out. Looks like the call to reset has been made.
Download support.
We did see the break through the choke, however, the Ram just wrapped around back onto everyone. We are waiting for Ram to get back. I do like how they kited the Bastion. Be good, and if we see something like that happen again, we might be able to see them break this choke very quick and very easily.
We're looking fairly even right now, aside from the Ram getting a little bit extra, and they're so getting very close. Maybe we can build those our own versions fast.
Enemy Soj ego peeking a little bit in that left room. Way in there, slides out though. Do see the pick onto the Juno head and also the Tracer. Probably need a reset now, back out or die. Maybe gets 3, unfortunately. And the pull comes out. Yeah, this is just angled. Bitch Gray.
Ranium kind of trying to see if he can get out. Like he might be able to make it out.
Get it out. I think so because we are seeing a Ram ult and a Soj ult ready from Mount Union, and we are kind of all at just 70 to ult.
Have no real response to these out. So
Ram
plan here should probably be taking it, trying to get anything out as fast as possible.
Yeah,
charging our own back with.
We are seeing a Diva swap probably to try to deal with the Bastion and particularly the Sojourn, everything a little better, and probably try to get onto the Stoj and get him off that high ground.
Move off of high ground. That helps us get a little bit progress.
Yeah, I do like taking the height here because the Stoj has kind of just been sitting there uncontested. And the Life Weaver is low. We might be able to see Life Weaver caught out.
We see the Sojolt come out, overclocked, gets both of the backline supports already. Trying to do whatever we can at this.
Decent little dry fright from UAH Gray, although we would have liked to get one more ideal. However, with how that Soj has been performing, that Sojolt is a big factor, and that being gone is
very scary with the Ram ult and that Alari ult. Hopefully, maybe we can see a lucky transformation. Don't count on it, but you know, anything can happen.
Might be seeing the Mizuki ult come out here.
Early Alari ult. It's our hit can here. Our Alari is very in though. She should die for it.
Though. If the Yari can die, the pull saves them. Pull is down now though. They have used 2 ults, and we now pretty much have 5.
Plan here is probably going to be pushed with that orbit. Over and probably overclock. Honestly, everything at this point, we kind of have to use what we have.
There is the orbit, and want to try to see if we can find a squid with this, or the Ram, who's kind of low. Ram pops form and now doesn't have it. The OC comes out, and so does the Mizuki ult. Let's see if we can find anyone with the OC.
Not a Diva bomb here. Are we going to see a Poco bomb?
Maybe Poco bomb potential. Get on that card and Poco bomb. Probably not.
Probably not. Probably using it as a second life.
Never mind. The Poco bomb is happening. Will it find someone?
It
finds
2.
2. Oh, but it's a little too late.
Too little.
Soj getting back to another OC. Yeah, this Soj he just been doing work. IRT. And I mean, any sort of shut it down.
I've kind of either have to choose fade out, having some. I'm expecting either the
As it hits, Sigma show up on my round shows up. We are seeing a Domina though. Terrible. And I would have liked to see, but the Emre is out and Emre is. So I do like to see them out.
Well done, you.
100
100
explosion
meter.
damage. 10 meter. Bounces off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Hey, they're looking.
Defend
Trying to get an
objective
River and Lifeweaver Mount Union. A lot of sustain. They're looking about this fight in and just like never really have to play, just give Doge off kills
Early
and
pick
finds
from
the Pizaki early.
But we
Oh,
find the
LC
soldier.
500 with the pick though. That's A Icicle.
I think our May might just get run down here.
Everyone.
But we get Moira. Pretty
Yeah.
even right now. Stay up.
Fight,
Ooh.
although this does find another.
We stay
Domino's
up. We
looking
might.
Yeah, we need to just all point and live. If our Juno big, because back soon, and he does go down again though. That probably snap in Mount Union's favor. I believe the Tracer swap is back. Yeah, and map 2 is going. Yeah. Problematic.
Kind of unfortunate. You have to worry about Lifeweaver, but you maybe even have some sort of outdo.
Yeah, maybe I don't know exactly what favors dive. Maybe uh having the nice long fight line and just I would like love poke, but need to find a way to shut down this down.
We could see. We saw Gibraltar pick last week. I would recommend
Freya?
against it.
Right, Freya. Freya?
Maybe. I would recommend against, especially with that Ashe. The Ashe is just everything. Fortunately, I think Freya will get just kind of blown out of the sky by the Ashe, and if they play the Soldier again,
I think Cosmic Owl's better. I'll say it. I think the Freya pick will win the game. Freya will kill 5 every fight.
5K Bola
Cosmic is just built
incoming.
like that. 5K Bola.
But yeah, if in my opinion, Overwatch Gray should probably go Flashpoint. Something that's gonna force the enemy team to play close quarters. Maybe, and then probably ban like some kind of.
Yeah, we do hope Overwatch Gray will find some way to shut down that Sojourn. But until then, we will call when we come back from break for map 3. Hello. We are back yet again. I believe our preliminary chats have figured out the map for us. Atlas map is being seen. We are gonna likely be seeing more Brawl just because Atlas, notably good Brawl map. The people love Brawl and Atlas, especially UAH Overwatch very well in Atlas. We may be seeing Mauga just trying to see if we can punish their Ram or
UAH
something.
does love a good Mauga. So Soj ban coming from Overwatch Gray and a Kiri ban coming from Mount Union. Makes sense. Looks like they really don't want us running Kiri Lu. But especially with a lot of these tight corridors, I think that Mizuki is very, very good. Be able to chain someone bounce waves off the.
With the Kiri ban being seen, no Junker Queen ban on the board. I don't know if Uranium plays Junker Queen, but Yurko's banned. Rampage is a free win every time. So, posture check.
Yep.
My back. Gosh.
This actually helps because my back's kind of hurting.
I can't sit up straight. I play too much Overwatch.
A Junker Queen could be very nice here. Shout helps keep up tempo, especially when you don't have amp speed. You have just and then allows the tank to kind of just do whatever they want. JQ's just like a big DPS at the end of the day, which could be very, very beneficial here, kind of running them down. So I was thinking probably Queen or Mauga, some kind of just like end-to-end, kill everyone, or die trying.
Yeah, I think the initial idea probably was go with Mauga, so that Soj ban would make a lot of sense with the Mauga. Soj is free into Mauga.
That might be the Kiri ban. Also, might be they might be trying to play on Mauga early.
Maybe
Not
I think
sure,
the Kiri
but
ban was from Mount E.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might be trying to.
Yes. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. But yeah, so Sojourn ban. The scouts have also told us that hitscan player from Mountain Union is in. So if we can shut them down, their entire team will probably crumble, compress the ranks, it evening out generally on average rank. The rest of the team is that like fine, that good though.
Probably comparable.
Yeah, might
overall.
be. Mountain Union might be a little one-man army. That Mauga just hit onto the Soj,
especially without
punch the Soj in the face, kill him.
No Soj here, but
oh, no Soj,
which is very nice for Mauga, because Soj just kind of just farms rail off of big targets and then blast someone in the head. So not having to worry about that is going to make Mauga a much stronger option.
Yeah, with the Soj being banned, I would imagine there's going to be an Emre pick from Mountain Union. Pass pick maybe. I don't like as much for the other Atlas point, but that Emre pick is going to be very strong. Emre is very strong and didn't get hit much by the season's patch notes. That
nerf.
That's a big deal, guys. The Emre still sustains everything and still really good. Still has a really broken. Does seem we're going app now. Just a second. How do we feel?
I've grown to love Atlas over my this past year. Being in Vendetta jail. Normally this was the kind of the map I get a break from Vendetta, and I get to play like thing, and that's been fun. Or just even getting to play Ven here. Like the only kind of map I had fun on Ven. Kind of happy she's been gutted, so that I don't have to playing her as much.
Finally. Sorry.
She's fun, just not the kind of character I want to play every single map because she's just the best at everything.
The Junker Queen is being seen. I like the adaptation. He's Kiriko ban, and we're seeing more Ram. A sim from Matt, probably just to TP out of spawn, I would imagine. Although it makes me wonder what they are playing to where they want to do the TP.
We're running some double speed here, which is very interesting. Unless we're just getting Kiri ring out of spawn, maybe, and then swap to Juno ring out of spawn.
Yeah,
but
it looks like the double speed is being stuck. We are going to be very aggressive with the Cast Reaper. And
actually triple speed with the Queen Shout, so it looks like we just want to run them down and kill them very fast.
I think just running them down is definitely the right thing to do with how powerful their one-hit scan player is. We can just run at them and shut them down quick, then we can win.
Taking a lot of early poke. Running out we force out ram form early, very nice. Our Queen's taking a lot of
Need to
damage.
stabilize though. Stabilize is being.
Fortunately, Cosmic getting caught out, leaving us without our hit scan here.
However, we have dropped to the point, and the Reaper's going in, tries to get the Moira, doesn't
We
quite
do see the
find
Ashe
it.
die, but double kill from the Junkrat kind of seals us off. For
I hate Junkrat. Junkrat is evil, and people who play
Moira
Junkrat
might get
are
our-
also evil. The pick, but dies to the
no.
orb. That's so sad. Although Juno, a little bit quicker than the Moira character out of spawn, probably.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a quick re-engage here. They're down a decent amount of their sustain with just Lifeweaver. Although it looks like they might get back.
Yeah, we need to see a very quick engage here. Probably just walking past the ram or something. We kind of got stopped up, and then Junkrat got his nades and killed us. We are going on the Weaver quick. That's what I like
Weaver
to
dies
see. The
very
Weaver goes
fast.
down, and it looks like we're trying to force
Unfortunately, our
point here.
Queen is separated from our back, and we can't shout to save them. But
This-
we are just running down this ram.
The
so
ram
we
should die here. We do see the ram die. I think this fight's even, but with our Queen going down, it's not great. Yeah,
We did flip point at least, so we were getting some percentage. We don't do anything for that, but see Mount Union build up coming up on 2 more, whereas we have 0 and coming up on 2. Ready to take this fight fast as their the point percentage is ticking down. Early
I
Bob.
like the engage. The Bob comes out. Ashe doesn't quite die though. We have the 97 from our Reaper and Lucio. May be able to find a Moira, although if you find the Moira, you can stall
Unfortunately,
a
we're at
little.
23%.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna quite get it though. We see the Bob come out from the enemy team, which is nice to see. We got at 1 ult, although we would have liked to see have to get more to win that fight.
We're coming up on Queen ult.
Fight
I
win?
mean, yeah, fight win ult at this point. Either that or it's like the ram pops. We'll just Queen ult him.
If we lose a
Crush him.
Queen ult fight, I may be sorely disappointed, especially because they don't have a Lucio beat or anything to deal with it with their Moira
Oh, see our Lucio go down early.
and Lifeweaver.
Is this a
backline.
Reaper ult angle? We don't have it.
Is the area going to be cleared? Probably not today. Maybe looking just to reset, try to get something out. We do find the Moira.
Fortunately, our
Cosmic
Reaper has
Owl.
died early.
And the
Oh,
Ram.
Ram dies,
This fight
though.
is
This is
very
very-
winnable.
Nice shout. We need
The
to spread out
tire
as
is
much as
looking. The tire finds Cosmic, although we do have Queen ult. There's
It is
3
a-
left.
Queen, see it?
Maybe probably a something, right? No, we are going to just die, unfortunately.
Junkrat
We
dies.
do find the Junkrat, though. The Queen pick is putting in a little bit of work here. The area,
area
is cleared. Finds 1. However, the Weaver with the 2K to up that point. We got 33 percentage there. And
Ended up trading 2 ults that fight for just the Junkrat tire. Very much at a disadvantage. Help us a lot here, but I don't know if it's going to keep us up through both a Bob and a Ram ult.
yeah, it's not the end of the world, though. The Queen ult, ult came out there. Was it
Ooh, what?
Ajax? I think
I'm
it
assuming
might have
that's
been
a fat finger there.
Okay, I don't know what happened with the Queen ult. I didn't exactly see it, although it's not
We're
ideal.
entering with a rush here, or with sorry, with a beat.
The Reaper is looking to find maybe the Ashe, or the Weaver goes
Ooh,
down to
a
the
good
high
high
noon.
noon.
The Ashe is half. We're looking to find this Junkrat, who's also half. The Ashe is still 1. We find the Ashe.
The Ram ult gets 3, leaving us with just our Reaper alone.
We see 3 committed from Mount Union, though, and we have an Orbit versus a Bob. That's very nice for us, to be honest. That 3-for-1 trade did save our ult economy, and the Mauga's coming out. A gun in each hand and a smile on my face. I love to see it. Anybody else up spinning their gun?
We see a Moira swap from UAH Gray. Very
The Orbit's
interesting.
coming out. The Mauga goes in a little bit early and gets punished for it, although the Weaver is low. We also see...
and Bob gets 2.
Yeah,
Just coming
that
for a third.
Bob is getting... How broken is Bob? He's
I mean that tank pass. What tank pass?
you have a tank passive?
He used to have the normal tank passive, but they changed all of them. So he has now. He just kept the old.
Maybe they gave him the in the sky passive. Heals in the sky because Bob is up there all of the time, of course. But yeah, we are seeing pretty good point control here from UAH. We have the advantage on the point.
Our Mauga and Reaper are very close, and we'll be seeing a Mauga Reaper.
Our Mauga
combo.
is going in. I like the engage, although I'm not
Just
sure.
burning this Ram here is pretty nice.
Where are Reapers? The Reapers going in now. Our
On the
engages
Junkrat?
are a little bit
Ooh,
staggered,
very
but
nice.
the very clean kill onto the Junkrat. Looking for the Ashe too. The Ashe gets low.
It's dire enough for the triggers, I'd say. Oh, but we get a headshot and wiped out.
Yeah, the Reaper
This
and
Mauga should go down, or this Ram should go down. My bad.
the Ram getting very low. We
Fortunately,
wanna
he
see-
just has sustain here with his efforts up.
We do still have the June up for heals. Our Reaper is coming back, although I don't think our Mauga is going to live here, and we're going to have to look to that. We farmed every ult pretty much. I mean, we don't have our support ults, but we're looking at 3 really good ults. I would imagine
Not having those support ults can be rough into what Mountain Union has here. Ram Enting probably looking to build ults and then kind of
Ram
live.
gets pulled out because Lifeweaver is a fun character. But if I was UAH Gray here, I would probably go for a little bit of a Blossom Cage angle. I think if we just get a Blossom Cage off, we'll probably win.
I'm
Pretty good
looking for a
combo.
five man Blossom Cage here.
I don't know about the 5-man cage, but I have seen Uranium go for it before. We need to take this
We are
fight quick
teleporting
though,
early?
because we don't have it. I like it. We see
Oh,
the
we
cage.
see the cage come
It
out.
grabs an Ashe. It grabs a lot. If the Blossom comes
We
in,
choose to go for High Noon and Blossom.
area is cleared. High Noon also comes out. I don't know exact. Okay, we cleared up everyone, it seems. We were jumping off the map, and we do get the flip. We see all 3 ults used, though. I think it would have been nice to save the cast ult, but it's not the end of the world.
We did see a nice plant get potted there with that tree. But other than that, they are fast. I like the nice orbit, and we come out with our own Moira ult.
I
Oh, theirs
love
is
the
so back.
aggressive gameplay here. We are looking to find something early. We know we are down ults. We know we
And
gotta
we
play
find the
aggressive if we
Lifeweaver.
want to win.
A
We
Reaper
find
low.
2, and that's a very
Ooh, nice
quick
silver
and easy
bullet.
fight win.
Ooh, nice silver bullet ×2.
Are we gonna find the Moira as well? If we can stagger this Moira, it would be nice.
Very
Cosmic
nice.
finding 3 that fight. Very nice plays.
We're down ults, all of them, and they have 3. So this
We
is
need to be aggressive.
gonna be rough.
70%. We need to be pushing into their spawn here. Although UAH Gray is a little bit too scared, it seems, to just push into the spawn like this. But we have to play first when we're down with ults like this.
We're gonna need to see this tire come.
Oh, we
All right,
find
the Ashe
the
is
Ashe.
dead.
That's what we like to see. The Moira is
Unfortunately,
in.
we have
the
a tire.
is out. We forced the Ram ult. There.
Oh,
Oh,
and
the
there
tire
comes the tire.
finds
Get 2. That might be. It looks like it's curtains for Overwatch Gray.
Yeah, I don't think the Tracer gets the touch. They were kind of pulling their act together there towards the end. They just didn't quite play aggressive enough on that last fight. They may have been able to win, although it was kind of rough. But I think the adaptation was good. It was just a little bit slow.
I liked the cast, but ultimately I don't. I'm assuming it was to probably just flashbang the Moira to keep her from leaving, from getting in and out of the back as much. Though I think Emre probably would have been better on consistent damage. Or even maybe a sim coming out just to like kind of burn. If you kind of wall off, help your sim build up easy, then that might have been able to do something. Then again, with that Ashe, you just double head tap, she's gone. So kind of just a problem. They had Thanos on hit scan, and he had no answer to it. So that's how it. That's how it is
broken is that hit
sometimes.
scam roll? Am I right, guys? But yeah, it is unfortunately to see H Gray going down. Nationals. Okay, Nationals is double elim, so we play again and probably be casted. Although that game will get finals.
Yeah. Have to see where everyone is at that
knows?
point.
But Overwatch Gray is not out yet. We may be able to see them come back through a losers bracket hype run, Overwatch Blue style. I'm just saying. But yeah, they aren't out of it yet. They will have time to plan if they do end up encountering Mount Union again. Try to see if they can find a way to shut down the issues they were having tonight. Yeah, I think that's about all. So we will be seeing y'all another time to cast Overwatch Gray. Although it probably, I hope it isn't us. I hope we can get Boot and Keptep on the casting couch again. Yes.
Before we go,
Who
quick
knows?
shout out to mechanicalkeyboards.com, our beloved sponsor. The code somewhere if you're I don't exactly remember what it is, but go check it out. You can get a keyboard. And all that.
Also, check out our socials, UAH Esports on YouTube. We have UAH Esports VODs on YouTube. Obviously, you're here on the Twitch. Keep on joining into the streams. Twitter, Instagram. We have a Discord. I would imagine you aren't. Stop by. And then if I'm watching the streams, you get channel points, ban words. You can make a shout out mechanicalkeyboard.com, my favorite. And you can also make us drink water because it is an but anyways, I think that is about all tonight. So y'all, well, hopefully us two won't and tap, but maybe we will. Yes.
Who knows?
Bye, y'all.
Bye.